Hello everybody, I'm a Windows representative from Microsoft. Well, did you just buy a new laptop? Wow. Did you just use your last money to buy a desktop PC? Oh my god. But it was worth it, wasn't it? Oh you. We're announcing Windows 11 that will run not on your device. I can't wait for you to try it. Oh, you can't. Hi there bros, my name is Bro. Today I'm gonna show you how to install Windows 11 from scratch. What I mean from scratch? Well, we will clean everything, so back up your data. Now, what makes this video special is that I will show you how to install Windows 11 on any device. You have BIOS legacy? No worries. You have an old processor? No worries. Actually, you have to worry if you have an x86 or 32-bit processor. You cannot install Windows 11 at all, so that's a limitations we cannot bypass. You have 4 gigs or less RAM? No worries. You don't have TPM or you have an old TPM? No worries. So let's just get into the video and check how it is done. Before starting, we need to make sure if you have an AFI BIOS or a legacy BIOS. If you have something newer than 2020, skip this step. If you have something older, like 2010 or something like that, we need to check that. If you already know, still skip that. So on your keyboard, type Windows key plus R. And this will pop up. Here, write dxdiag. Click on OK. A pop-up may appear, always click on No. And now here, check on System Manufacturer. It says Supermicro. And this is my model. So now that you know what system manufacturer you have, go to Google and search your system manufacturer name, BIOS shortcut. For example, I know that mine is delete. I will still leave in the description the most common ones. So now that we know, restart your PC. And when the screen turns off, repeatedly start tapping on the BIOS key. Now we are the BIOS. Every BIOS is different. What I need you to do is go to the boot section of your BIOS and check if there is a legacy or AFI option to switch between them. If your device were to support UEFI, as you can see at boot, my laptop, another PC, has an option to change from UEFI to legacy support. So then if you were to install Windows 11, you change to UEFI and install Windows 11. But in our case, we don't have that option. So we got one more requirement to skip, or even the secure boot. As you can see, my laptop has secure boot, but it doesn't have a TPM. But in this case, I don't have it at all. I'm taking into consideration the worst case scenario because I have legacy, I don't have TPM, which Windows needs. I don't even have secure boot. I have 10 gigs of RAM, so that's okay. But still, this method will bypass even that. Now that we know which one we have, go to exit and discard changes and exit. Okay, now insert at least 8 gigabytes USB drive to your PC. No, this side. I think it's this side. Okay. And now, back at the desktop, we need to download the tool that will download the Windows 11 image. I've provided the links in the description. This is the website. Now what I need you to do is click on code and then download zip. Save the file. Then where you saved it, right click on it and click on extract all. Extract. A folder will appear. Open that folder. Open the subfolder and now we're here. Now, this is the video about installing Windows 11 from scratch. If you want to just upgrade from Windows 10 to Windows 11 without erasing your data, I've left the link in the description for that video. Now, launch MediaCreationTool. These are the builds of Windows. Click on the bottommost one, Windows 11, and create ISO. Now wait for this to finish. Alright, now click on finish. And what we need to do now is burn the ISO into a USB. For that, we need a software called Rufus. I'll download the portable version because I will delete it afterwards. Save it. Now we'll need to locate where the ISO is. It's at
This PC, C drive, ESD, and as you can see, it's this one that says disk image file. Now,
well, if the ISO is not there, make sure to check at the directory where you downloaded the media creation tool. Sometimes it saves there.
launch Rufus, click on no, and select, go to where the disk image file is, open it. Here, select the USB device where you want to burn it into. Now at image option, if your PC has these features, then leave it at standard, but we are here because we don't have these requirements. So click on it and go to extended Windows installation, where you don't have TPM, secureboot, the RAM, or even the legacy BIOS. Now, if you remember when we were at the BIOS, we were checking if you have a legacy BIOS or UEFI. If you have the UEFI option, leave it at GPT. But in this case, we have the legacy BIOS, so I'm going to change it to MBR. This is important. Now, leave this and click on Start. Click OK and wait for the process to finish. And now it's doing the part we wanted. It's removing the Windows 11 installation restrictions. Yay! And it just finished. Now click on Close and go to the BIOS again. We need to boot from the USB drive now. Click on Start and Restart. But we're back at the BIOS. What I need you to do is go to the boot section, check for boot device priority, enter, and here it depends on the shortcuts. Every device has different shortcuts, but I need you to make the USB device your first boot device. Some motherboards have it easier, mine has it harder, so it's like this. I have to make my SanDisk first, then I go to boot device priority and my SanDisk USB is first. And then after you do this, go to exit and save changes. And oh, wait, don't forget, after finishing this video, the installation process completely, don't forget to go to boot again and set your SSD or hard disk, your main boot drive, as the first one. When this shows up, press any key on your keyboard. Please don't tell me you press the power button, that would be weird. Okay, wait for it to turn on. In the screen you may set these however you want, then next, and click on install now. Here select the edition you want, I suggest Windows 11 Pro. Next. Now this is the most important part. I think this is where it will say if Windows 11 is compatible or it is not compatible with your PC, but if we did everything right, it shouldn't, you see, it didn't show up. So press Shift F10 on your keyboard. This will pop up. Write disk part. Here, write list disk. If you have UEFI, then do this command, convert GPT. But in this case, we don't have support for UEFI, so I'm not gonna convert it. And if for some reason your disk has already been converted to GPT, convert it to MBR if you have legacy BIOS. In this case, I don't need to do anything. So click on Custom, select the disk where you want to install Windows. If there is stuff already there, click on Delete. Make sure to not delete any partitions you may have created or any disks where you have your personal stuff. So next. And now all we need to do is wait. Okay, now your PC will restart multiple times. All you need to do is just wait. Now finally we are at the setup process. This is all optional, you may set them however you want. So yes. Well, if you're using this on your own PC, set it for personal use. Now on this step, if you have Windows 11 Home, well, just sign in and click on Next. Well, if you have Windows 11 Pro, you have this option. Go to Sign In Options and click on Offline Account. Why I suggest you this? Well, sometimes when you create an online account, your username will be your email, and I don't like that. And in this case, we will set our custom username. Then later you can sign in and your username won't change. So skip for now. And here, as you can see, it won't show your email at something. .com. But you can now set your own name. Next. Well, congratulations, you have installed Windows 11, no matter the restrictions they have set, and you can fully and freely use it now. And update your stuff, so you can install the drivers too. Now, regarding updating, it depends, you may get updates, you may not get updates. So if you want to manually update, again, I've made another video on how to update from Windows 10 to Windows 11, but that method will also work with updating Windows 11 itself, from an older build to a newer build. So check that out. So that's all here. Enjoy Windows 11.
I'm alive. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. If you have any questions, comment below and I will do my best to answer them. I said it like I don't answer. And subscribe to become a pro. Bye!